Good afternoon. What's going on? What's going on? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Maximize Your Monday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today? Welcome to Maximize Your Monday. I am Latoya Early, vision coach, empowerment speaker, author, founder and CEO of Chase Great Enterprises, where we are constantly changing the momentum of your pursuit. It is our job to help you chase the greater in you. We help you discover your life's purpose and then teach you how to turn purpose into profit. So good afternoon. Welcome to Maximize Your Monday. Listen, I have something so special that I want to share with you on today. So I need you to do me a favor, and I need you to hit for my Periscope viewers, I need you to hit your little Periscope guy down in the corner there, and I need you to invite your followers. For my Facebook Live, I need you to go down to your comment section over in the left hand corner, and I need you to invite your followers. Let's spread the word. I want as many people as we can possibly get to join us for Maximize Your Monday. We know that we learn here not to dread your Mondays, but learn how to maximize your Mondays. Mondays is the start of your new week. Monday is the start of new possibilities. So why dread them, right? So good afternoon to everyone. I hope that you've had a fantastic weekend. My weekend was so full. I had family reunions. I had my niece was being christened on yesterday. I just had so much going on this past weekend, but it was a great weekend, and it was 100 degrees all in one. So my weekend was great. Listen, I am so excited about today. I want to jump into helping you maximize your Monday. If you are not a part of my email list, I need you to visit www.chasegreatenterprises.com. And I need you to download your very free goal sheet. I need you to subscribe to the newsletter so that you can get your goal sheet in your email each and every week. But if not, if you haven't received it in your email, then download it from our website each and every Monday so that you can sit down and really map out your week. If you're looking for a successful week, if you're looking to gain success and reaching your goals, go and download this sheet. It's all about maximizing your day, learning how to command your day, learning how to walk in what you desire. Cool? Okay, so we're going to jump into 5 reasons why you just might be in danger. Yes, 5 reasons to why you just might be in danger. You're like, in danger of what? What are you talking about? What could I possibly be in danger of? In danger of living a fulfilled and successful life. Yeah. So listen, invite your followers because we're getting ready to go in. I want to share with you 5 reasons you may be in danger of not living a fulfilled and successful life. Okay? There's so many of us who are really just living life day to day. We're not maximizing our life. We're not finding different ways that we can be great in our life. We're just coasting. And so that brings me to my first point. My first point is being numb to your current situation. When you get to that point in your life where you're just like, you know what? Forget it. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm just going to live life. I'm just going to do my 9 to 5. I'm going to take care of my children and just live. When you've become numb to your current situation, when you stop chasing great, when you stop trying to be great at who you are, when you stop trying to go to the next level in life, when you've become okay with just being complacent with where you are, when you are no longer striving, where you're no longer, with your running shoes on, you're in a dangerous place. And I say that because once you become numb to society, once you become numb to your situation, you tend to find yourself lost. You tend to find yourself not really caring anymore. And just like I tell you all the time that, listen, what you have, your gifts, your abilities is not just for you. It's for the people that are around you. So the number one of the reasons that you need to pay attention to make sure that you're not in danger of not fulfilling your life, not being fulfilled in life, not being successful, is being numb to your current situations. If you're okay, if the way that your life is going is good enough for you, or good enough, period, then we need to do something too. We need to wake you up. We need to reignite some things, because although I'm in a great place in my life, there's still more that I'm looking to accomplish. There's still more that I'm looking forward to achieve. And it doesn't mean that you're being ungrateful. It doesn't mean that you're not recognizing the greatness that you already have. It only means that you're not willing to settle in something that you know that is not equal or equivalent to your value. So if you are settling in where you are, if you're okay with working 14 hours a day and you're okay with just barely getting by, if you're okay with just living life and just existing and settling in mediocrity, then you've become numb to your situation, and that's dangerous. That's dangerous, because when you get to that point, then that means that you're giving up on yourself. When you get to that point, that means that you no longer have the desire to strive for something greater than where you are. Point number 2, being a people pleaser. So I was guilty of this. I'm still getting out of this. I'm a people's pleaser. I like to make everybody happy. If someone asks me to do something, I'm trying to do whatever I can to make that person happy. If somebody wants me to do something, out of whatever I need to do, whatever I need to sacrifice, if I can please that person, I will. But what I've learned in being a people's pleaser is that you spend so much time trying to please other people that you completely forget about yourself. You completely miss out on what you're supposed to be doing. You completely stop worrying about who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. When you become a people's pleaser, you find yourself sacrificing things that you're not supposed to sacrifice. You find yourself giving up things. Now listen, let me tell you the difference between being selfish and being selfless. Now, I'm not saying be selfish. I'm not saying to keep everything to yourself and not be a giver, not being someone to help the next person out. Because remember, our gifts and our purpose is given to us so that we can help other people be great. But when you're being a people pleaser, meaning that you will sacrifice your standards, meaning that you'll sacrifice your special gifts, you'll sacrifice things so that you can help someone else or so that you can please someone else, you need to pay attention to that. Because if you recognize that about yourself, guess what? You're in danger. You're in danger. When you're a people pleaser, you don't step out on the limb. You don't step out to be great because you're so busy or you're so worried about pleasing what the next person want out of you that you don't do what's great for yourself. So you have visions, you have goals, you have ideas that you sit on, that you won't push forward, that you won't even step out on, that you won't even try because you're afraid of other people's opinion. I talk about OPO all the time. Listen, stop worrying about other people's opinion. You cannot please everyone. Honestly, there's only one person that you're supposed to be trying to please, and that's Christ. So if you are so busy wrapped up in trying to please someone else, you have to recognize that you're not doing what you're supposed to do to fulfill yourself. So you cannot be a people's pleaser. People pleasers don't make it to the next level. People pleasers become stagnant, and then they turn numb, and then now they just become robotic in their life, and they're trying to please other people, and then they just give up because they're so exhausted. Remember, we're talking about the 5 reasons you just may be in danger. Danger of not fulfilling life, not being fulfilled in life, not being successful. The first one was being numb to your current situation, not caring anymore. Number 2 is being a people pleaser. You cannot please everyone. I know it's hard. Listen, I tell y'all, I was that person where anytime someone came to me and asked me, I would spend my last dime trying to please someone else, to make them happy, to make them, to make sure that they are validating me. And when you're trying to receive validation from other people, you find yourself miserable. You find yourself lost. Number 3, no one in your circle is chasing great. Listen, if you are surrounding yourself around people who are running in the same circle over and over and over and over again, you'll recognize that you're running and you're not getting anywhere. You'll recognize that you're running and you're not getting to the place that you desire to be. You'll look around and you'll look to your left and you'll look to your right, and you'll see people who are doing the same thing that they've been doing over the past 20 years. You're in danger. You are in danger. You need to be around people who are pushing you to go forward. I don't care if it's your mama. If your mother is not being positive, if your mother is not pouring into you, if your mother is not telling you, listen, you can do anything you put your mind to, then you need to cut her off too. If your boo is not saying, listen, I got your back, whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go, whoever you want to be, if that person is not pushing you to be great, if your homegirl is always telling you and nagging about her baby daddy or about her problems or about how she always broke or she got to work 12 jobs so that she can keep up with the latest fashion, listen, you need to check your surroundings. Because remember, iron sharpens iron. And if no one is sharpening you, that means you're becoming more dull and dull and dull. And check this out. The duller your knife gets, the harder it is to cut them off. You know, a dull knife. Have you ever tried to cut something with it? For a long time, I was being real cheap. I didn't want to go buy new knives for the house. So my sister would come over and we would cook. And she'd be like, listen, I need you to go get some new knives. This is ridiculous. I can't use this knife. And I would laugh like, girl, whatever. You better figure it out. But after a while, that knife started turning into a butter knife. And that butter knife, you can't cut with a butter knife. How many of us tried to cut a steak with a butter knife? That does not work. And that's what happens in your friendship. When you continuously hold on to these people who are pulling you down, who are keeping you stagnant, who are not pouring into you, who are not making you great, you'll find yourself becoming complacent. You'll find yourself becoming stagnant. Then you'll become a people's pleaser because you want to be validated. And then you'll just become numb and you just start not caring about your situation. You have to check your surroundings. If you don't have people in your circle that are pushing you, and you know what, sometimes you have to cut everybody off. Sometimes you don't even have the people. Sometimes you find yourself alone. Well, what about that, Latoya? What about the times where I've cut people off and now I'm just by myself? Listen, sometimes you need to be by yourself so that you can grow and you can develop. Sometimes God has to move you away from everyone so that he can strategically set you in the proper place. Very good. Season stretching. Sometimes God has to remove you from certain people so that he can develop you, so that he can mature you. Because sometimes we think that because they're our family or because they're our friends, we're supposed to be around them all the time. But let me tell you that when family and friends and boyfriends and children, whomever, if they are constantly pulling from you and draining from you and not pushing you forward, you got to cut them off. You have to. You have an assignment to be great. What about friends that are doing things positive, but they don't ask about your vision? How do you handle them? Well, if they are not concerned about you, then you have to check the friendship. If your girlfriend is calling you like, girl, she telling you about her whole life and what she doing and how great she's going to be and how great she's going to be and all of these great things that she's doing, but she never stopped to ask you, hey, what are you doing to be great? How can I help you be greater? What can I do to push you forward? Then you need to check that friendship, because she may just need someone to dump into. She may not be a good person to help pull you out of. So it's either one of two things. Either A, she may not know that she's doing it, or he may not know that he's doing it, or B, that may just be a selfish person. So you have to open up that conversation. You have to have that dialogue. Because remember, iron sharpens iron. If you are a friend, if you have a friend, you are supposed to tell your friend when they are wrong. I don't care how that friend responds. If my friend comes to me like, girl, I'm so mad, I'm getting ready to go and I don't know, cut all my phones off. As a friend, I'm supposed to come to her and say, friend, that's not the right way to handle that situation. Now, a real friend will receive that with love. But if the friend that you're always trying to help and you're always trying to provide good counsel, you're supposed to surround yourself with good counsel. So if your friends are not helping you grow, if your friends are not watering your seeds with you, then you need to cut them off. Remember, every seed will reap a harvest. Every seed, no matter what the seed is. So you have to be careful of who's watering these seeds. You have to be careful who's planting these seeds. Because if you're allowing people, negative friends, negative family members, negative people into your life, and they are slowly but surely cutting you down. So while you're thinking you're watering your plant, every time they come around, they chop it back down. You have to be wise, and you have to be conscious of these type of people. Remember, we're talking about the 5 reasons you may be in danger. In danger of not living a fulfilled life. A danger of not living a successful life. Number 1, being numb to your situation. Just not caring anymore. You've gone through so much crap in your life. Instead of you trying to take the crap that you've used and turn it into a message, you just like forget it. Number 2, being a people's pleaser. Listen, you cannot please everyone. You cannot please everyone. You cannot live your life every day waking up wondering who you are going to please. You need to figure out who you are first. That's something that stands out so great in being a people's pleaser. You are being a people's pleaser because you are trying to find validation. When you don't know who you are, when you don't know what your value is, when you don't know your identity, you find yourself trying to please other people so that they can validate you and give you the comfort and the excitement that you need. When all you have to do is sit down and figure out who you are, whose you are, understand your worth, recognize your value, and you will no longer have to feel that you need to please everybody else. Number 4, you've done nothing to invest in your personal growth. You've done nothing. You invest in your hair. You invest in your nails. You invest in losing weight. All of these exterior things that you think is going to help you internally. It doesn't work. I don't care how many times you get your weave tightened. I don't care how many times you get a fill-in. I don't care how many times you take a weight loss pill or buy a trainer to train your waist. I don't know, whatever. It's not going to help you internally. When was the last time you invested in yourself internally? When was the last time you invested in yourself, in your growth, in your personal growth, in your spiritual growth, in growing mentally, and growing physically? The top 5 reasons why you may be in danger. Number 4 is because you won't invest in yourself. Some of you will look at coaches or look at people to help you and look at their prices like, I'm not paying that. But you'll turn around and go pay that same dollar amount for something that is so vain that is not going to take you personally or fit or emotionally to the next level. What are you investing in? Who are you investing in? You sit and you'll invest your problems and you'll invest your troubles in your friends. And see, friends, we have those friends that enables our problems. Instead of the friend that tells you, hey, you know what? Let's go out and let's go figure out how we can start a business together. Let's go out and see how we can be great together. They want to sit and cackle and they want to talk about their problems and they want to talk about other women and they want to belittle other women and they want to talk down and they always want to talk about bad stuff. But where is the friend that says, let's take our coins and let's go invest in us? Let's be great with one another. Let's be great with one another. Number 5. The 5th reason of why you just may be in danger is because you don't believe in yourself. And you know what? I don't blame you. I don't blame you for not believing in yourself because nobody told you to. See, they told you to believe in the school system because the school system was going to teach you what you needed to know so that you can get a good job and that you can make the right money and then you can get married and then have children and take care of your family. That's what the society has told you. So say, for instance, if you have not gone to school and you don't have a degree, now you don't believe in yourself because society has told you that you've done it the wrong way. Say you've had children outside of wedlock. People have told you that you've done it the wrong way. You were supposed to get married first. So now you're doomed to failure because you didn't do it the right way. Say, for instance, you went to college and you have all of this money and student loan debt, but you have a degree, but yet you're still not happy because society told you that that's what you needed to do so that you can find fulfillment. So no one ever told you to believe in you. They've always told you to believe in someone else. They've always said believe in the teacher so that the teacher can teach you. They've always said believe into the system so the system can help you. They've always said believe in marriage because marriage is going to make you better. But no one said no, forget all of that. Believe in you first so that you can make things happen, so that you can get the job that you want to have, so that you can create the career path that you've always lived for, so that you can be everything that you've ever desired. You can't be a good wife if you don't know who you are. So whoever told you that you were supposed to go out and get married and have children and have this fabulous life without you learning who you are first, they lied. Listen, I wanted to share with you 5 reasons you just may be in danger. You just may be in danger because you may be walking down a path that is not leading you to fulfillment and it's not leading you to success. Success is just not about money. I talk about all the time in my courses how you need to define your own definition of success. What is success to you? I want you to think about that. What is success to you? See, what happens is we're so accustomed to looking at what people have taught us what success was. Remember, I just talked about going to graduating from high school, going to college, getting a college degree, getting a great job, finding a great spouse, getting married, having children. Oh my gosh, this person is so successful. They drive the latest car. They're wearing the latest handbag. She has the greatest weave. Oh, she's so successful. But when this person goes home, they could be crying themselves to sleep every single night. You need to define what success means to you. What is success to you? Stop looking at what other people are doing. That's why you're having such a hard time with believing in yourself, is because you're measuring or comparing yourself to someone else. Stop worrying about other people. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Now, don't get me wrong. It can be a little difficult sometimes. Believe me, I know. And social media don't make it any better. Social media is probably one of the worst. It's a wonderful but bad tool all at the same time. Why? Because if there's people out there that are trying to fight for their identity and trying to learn who they are, and every time they scroll down a timeline, every time they stroll down social media, all they see is people with their social media lives, and they're not telling who they really are. So now you're thinking this person is so super successful doing absolutely nothing, and now you're trying to compare yourself to them, and now you're trying to compete with this imaginary person, not knowing that when they go home they're sleeping with a mattress on crates, not knowing that when they go home they're so upset and distraught with themselves, not knowing that they don't have a college degree either, not knowing that their baby daddy is using and abusing them, not knowing that they're in an abusive relationship, but yet you see them on social media and everything looks perfect. You need to identify your own lane so that you can stick to it, so that you can follow it, so that you can be the example. If you want authenticity, you have to show it. Top 5 reasons why you just may be in danger. Danger of living an unfulfilled life. Danger of living a life constantly chasing, constantly running, constantly moving, constantly just unhappy, just constantly unsettled. I want to go over them one more time. 1, being numb to your situation. You've gotten so tired of your situation. You've gotten so sick and tired of being sick and tired. You don't even care no more. You like, whatever. Just let me get a job. Just just give me a paycheck. Just let me be able to take care of my kids. Come on, that's not life. Come on, that's not life. That's not life. And I refuse to live in that type of life. I refuse to live in that type of life. See, the problem is that you're okay with becoming numb because it takes a sacrifice to be great. You have to sacrifice some things. You have to sacrifice some sleep. You got to sacrifice some time. You got to sacrifice the people who don't want to hang around you because you want to always speak positive and you don't never want to gossip anymore. You have to sacrifice things to be great. And people are so lazy and so okay with being nothing that they've become numb to their situation. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Stop settling in your mediocrity. It is time for you to gather yourself, get over your past. Like I've talked on the message before. Listen, stop trying to fix it. Learn how to use it to take you to the next level. Stop trying to fix it. I can't fix my past issues. Forget it. All I'm going to do is forgive myself for making the mistakes that I've made and use them as my story. I can't fix the fact that I had a child outside of marriage. I can't fix the fact that I used to get drunk in the club. I can't fix the fact that I had so many traffic violations. I don't know. I can't fix it. But what I can say is that I was that woman. And because I've overcome and because I've forgiven myself, I can use my story to help you chase the greater in you. Stop being numb to your situation. Don't let life just pass by because you're too afraid to jump out and say, I am great. Number 2, being a people pleaser. Stop pleasing people. Stop trying to live your life trying to receive validation from other people. Learn who you are so that you can be great. And so that you can know that you're great. And you don't have to wait for somebody else to tell you that you're great. Number 3, no one in your circle is chasing great. Fix your circle. Find you some friends. Listen, I know that family blood is thicker than water and all this other great stuff that people say about family. But I don't care. If your family is not pushing you to be great, if your friends are not pushing you to be great, if your loved ones are not pushing you to be great, then you need to cut them off. Remember, iron sharpens iron. And if no one is sharpening you, that means your knife is getting dull. And the more dull your knife becomes, the harder it is for them the harder it will be for you to cut them off. Number 4, you've done nothing to invest in your personal growth. You invest in everything else. You going to the movies, you going out to dinner, you're doing all of these things to make you feel good or all of these things to make you look good, but you're not doing anything to grow you on the inside. You're not doing anything to grow you internally. You're not doing anything to make you greater. You're not doing, and again, this is not just for business. This is for personal growth. This is not just for entrepreneurs. Remember, I always talk about entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs. You need to figure out which one you are, find your lane, and maximize it. Invest in yourself. Number 5, you don't believe in yourself. And I don't blame you for not believing. No one taught you to. No one taught me to believe in me. Nobody, before I spent $50,000 in student loan debt, they didn't tell me that what I needed was already in me. Nobody told me that. They told me I had to go to college to get it. And then I went to college and I couldn't find it. And then when I left college and I went to the real world, I still couldn't find it. But I couldn't find who I was supposed to be until I sat down and I allowed myself to figure it out. Until I sat down and said, okay, God, I'm ready to learn who you've called me to be. I'm tired of running. I'm tired of trying to figure it out on my own. I'm tired of not believing in myself. I know that I have something great. I'm tired of pouring my all into everyone else's business and everybody else's vision and everybody else's dream. I'm ready to do what I know I'm great at doing. And it didn't take a college degree for me to find that out. But no one told me that. No one told me that. People told me that there was a system that I had to follow. And when I fell off that system, I thought that I was nothing. I thought I could never create a good life for my children. I want you to believe in you. I want you to know that everything that is great is within you. Everything that you need to be great is within you. So listen, I want you to have an amazing day. I want you to maximize your week. Don't just maximize your Monday, maximize your week. I want you to take some time this week, and I need you to discover who you are so that you will no longer take whatever you can get. These 5 reasons, if you were able to connect with any one of these reasons, you are in danger. And I need you to recognize it, because if you don't recognize it now, it'll continue to spread like a virus. And you know, once viruses go through your body, it don't matter what you do. It takes a whole lot for that virus to come out. So thank you so much for joining me for Maximize Your Monday. I hope to see you next Monday. I am here every single Monday at noon to empower you, to push you, and to help you chase the greater in you. Listen, if you are ready to discover your life's purpose, we are here to help you. We have purpose pushers who are trained and ready to come out and help you. We have parties that are already booked. Visit us at purposeparty.info. If you are looking to discover your life's purpose, visit us at chasegreatenterprises.com. If you have a business, if you want to start your business, if you're ready to grow your business, oh, you know what? I'm doing something special for you. We are doing a mastermind session. We only have 6 spots available though. This mastermind session is going to take place in the first week of August. It is going to be at an extremely reduced price, because I want to help aspiring or existing entrepreneurs really kind of get a good, strong foundation as it pertains to your vision, your purpose, your mission. How are you, how are your services set up? How are your products set up? You know, how many different ways of income? How many different ways can you receive income in your business? Are you monetizing your business? Are you monetizing the vision? Are you doing everything that you need so that you can get the results and the success that you need out of your business? If you are interested in this opportunity, leave your email address below on Periscope. Hey, if you're on Periscope, you got to email me because I may not catch it. So email me at info@chasegreatenterprises.com. If you are on Facebook Live, shoot me your email address below if you are interested in joining us for this mastermind session. Is going to be 3 hours long. Okay, I'm going to take 3 hours to really pour into you. Really, I am. If you guys have any questions or concerns, I want to take a real quick 2 seconds to address any. My Facebook page is Latoya Early. That's my personal page, but it doesn't matter. Or Chase Great Enterprises, Miss Pretty Neek 1. So you can check us out on Facebook at Latoya Early or Chase Great Enterprises. I couldn't get it out. Okay, Tamika, I have your email address. I will definitely email you. Hey, I've been emailing you too. Have you been getting my emails? Let me know. Okay, so listen, I thank you for joining me on today. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, please inbox me. Please find me on social media at Latoya Early or at Chase Great Enterprises. Again, we're offering something fantastic for my existing entrepreneurs. We are doing a 3-hour maximize session where we are going to sit down and really dig deep into the business that you have, the business that you're starting, so that we can really make sure that you are pulling everything that you need together and have the successful business that you desire. So have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will talk to you next Monday. Have a wonderful day. Be blessed.